2026 has the possibility of being absolutely pivotal for Harley Davidson motorcycles. All right, you guys, so there has been a lot of information that has come out within the last 10 days since I filmed my last video. I didn't know if I was actually going to make a video on this, but I wanted to get it out here for you guys. So if you are living under a rock, then you have not heard that Polaris decided to sell off Indian motorcycles. That's right. After all of the back and forth and the battling between Harley Davidson and Indian, we now have the ability to move forward with Harley Davidson absolutely dominating the market again with damn near no competition. Does that mean that Indian Motorcycles is going to quit producing motorcycles? No, they're not. Polaris is still going to be manufacturing the motorcycles, but they sold off a huge amount of stock to a holdings company. So we'll see exactly where that goes. It's either a strategic money grab for Polaris, or there's something under the surface that we're not seeing. But I think that between this and the new CEO stepping in for Harley Davidson, that we have the ability to move forward in a revolutionary way, almost the same way that they did back in the 80s when they came out with the Evolution engine. I think that this is a step in the right direction. I think that 2026 is going to be a very pivotal year for Harley Davidson motorcycles. I think we're going to get into a new era for the motorcycle company. We're either going to see them really grab the market and dominate, they're really going to influence a lot of the culture, or we're gonna see them kind of slide off like they've been doing and lose some more sales. I think that Harley Davidson really needs to grab a hold of the reins this year, and they really need to make their presence known. Right now, it seems like they're focusing a lot on these futuristic style liquid-cooled bikes. They're really trying to push the envelope forward. I really appreciate that. I think it's great, and I love the engines and the new motorcycles. I love everything about the design. But what I need to see from Harley Davidson is something exciting. If they bring back the Dyna and they do dual rear-mounted suspension on the Dynas again, I think that's going to be something really huge. I think a lot of people would be excited for it, and I think it would drive sales. I also think that we need to see a more entry-level priced motorcycle that still has potentially tons of power and has the look of a Harley Davidson. I know that they said they're going to release a smaller displacement engine, and Harley Davidson cannot compete with places such as Honda when it comes to their Rebel, the 300s and the 500s. There's not really much that Harley has that's going to compete with that. You could say that the Nightster Special will compete with that, but that's really not a beginner bike. If you ever get on one of the Nightsters or have a chance to ride one, I highly recommend it. It's a very fun, very fast motorcycle, but I don't think it is a entry-level beginner's motorcycle. The amount of power that that bike puts out, you really need to know how to ride a motorcycle and how to control a bike if you're going to have that much power. With that being said, I think Harley Davidson really needs to enter into a mid-size engine entry-level motorcycle like the 883 again. It needs to be nostalgic. It needs to look nostalgic. So right now, Harley Davidson has the full home court advantage. The ball is in their hand, and we're going to see if they run the field or if they fumble it. I don't know exactly what to expect from them in 2026. Are we just going to get the same bikes with different paint colors? Are we going to get a smaller displacement bike that looks like a Nightster? We see that the Nightster and the Sportster S are struggling in sales. They don't do that well. Not a lot of people are into the style of them. The Sportster S kind of looks like a newer version of the V-Rod. So it's a very specific group of people that are going to purchase those motorcycles. I think that what we need to see from Harley is another retro styling 883 bring back. Whether you keep the RevTech engine in it and you kind of neuter it down a little bit for entry level motorcycle riders and beginners, it needs to have the style of a Sportster. You need to give it that style, that feel, and that rumble. That's what people want getting into a Harley Davidson. I think that 2026 has the ability to be the rebirth of the brand of Harley Davidson if they can get their stuff together. We have a new CEO coming in. If he can change gears and shift into a new direction for Harley Davidson, one that is focused on community, one that's focused on performance, and one that is focused on the heritage of the motorcycle company, I think that this is going to be the best year for Harley Davidson. Now, with a lot of that being said, you guys, I just want to thank you for watching the channel, and I want to know how you guys feel about the upcoming year. Is 2026 going to be a pivotal year for Harley Davidson? In 2026, is Harley Davidson going to be able to grab the reins and control the market and flood the market with brand new motorcycles? Or is 2026 just going to be another stagnant year with deflating sales and the same motorcycles with different paint? All right, I'm really excited, you guys, for 2026. I think it's going to be huge. Whether or not it moves in the direction that I think it should, I think that Harley Davidson is gaining a strong foothold in the younger generation, and I think that a lot of guys are really going to be flooding to Harley Davidson in the next 4 years. So you guys just stay positive out there, keep it rubber side down, and have a great rest of your week.